Hey guys.
Glimpse at Recaps is back with another banger movie named The Green Inferno. The film opens with a company clearing the Amazon rainforest, destroying the homes of the native tribes. We then meet Justine, a college student who learns about this issue during a lecture. Her classmate, Alejandro, is passionate about stopping the deforestation and holds a meeting to recruit people for a protest. Justine attends a meeting where Alejandro reveals that the company is clearing the forest to extract oil, displacing indigenous communities. Alejandro outlines a risky plan to travel to the Amazon, chain themselves to trees and bulldozers, and stream the protests live on social media to draw global attention. Despite initial hesitation, Justine agrees to join after Alejandro manipulates her emotions by suggesting they can make a real difference. The group flies to the Amazon, accompanied by a man named Carlos, who is funding their mission. Justine is surprised to learn that Carlos is financing the entire operation on his own. They travel deep into the jungle, finally reaching the construction site. They wear uniforms and masks to conceal their identities and lock themselves to the company's machinery. During the protest, things go south when Justine's lock malfunctions, leaving her vulnerable. The security team captures her and threatens to shoot. Alejandro, instead of helping, coldly suggests to the guards that killing her could lead to international trouble since her father is a UN lawyer. This is when Justine realizes she's being used as a pawn for Alejandro's plan. Just before she is harmed, a call comes through, and the security is ordered to stand down. It turns out, Justine's presence actually helped because of her father's influence. The protest goes viral, and the group feels victorious as they are released after a bribe is paid to the local authorities. They board a plane to return home, celebrating their perceived success. However, mid-flight, the plane suffers a malfunction and crashes into the jungle, killing many on impact. Only a few survive, including Justine, Alejandro, and some others. As they try to find help, they hear strange sounds. Thinking it might be their rescuers, one of Alejandro's friends heads towards the noise, but is struck down by arrows. The group is then ambushed by a tribe of indigenous people covered in red paint. The tribe knocks them all unconscious and drags them to their village. When the group wakes up, they are horrified to find themselves prisoners of a cannibalistic tribe. The tribe's female leader, covered in yellow paint, inspects them. She singles out one of the survivors, who is then subjected to a gruesome ritual. The tribe forces a liquid down his throat, then the leader pulls out his eyes, cuts off his tongue, and finally beheads him. His dismembered body is then prepared for a feast as the rest of the group watches in terror. It becomes clear that this tribe intends to eat them. That night, the group discusses their dire situation. Alejandro reveals his true nature, admitting that he never really cared about stopping the company. The entire protest was orchestrated as a publicity stunt to gain fame and support for his cause. The idea was to make themselves the story so that they could push their agenda. Justine realizes she was brought along because of her father's influence, not out of any genuine desire to help. The group now faces the reality that they have little chance of survival. Over the next few days, the tribe picks off the survivors one by one. Alejandro coldly calculates that the bulkier members of the group will keep the tribe fed for a while, suggesting they have some time before it's their turn. The group attempts an escape, using Alejandro's friend to lure away the guard with a ringing cell phone. One of the survivors makes it to a boat but is recaptured. In a desperate move, she commits suicide, choosing to die on her own terms rather than be eaten alive. In another escape attempt, the group tries to use a hallucinogenic plant to poison the tribe. One member ingests the plant, hoping that when the tribe eats him, they'll become incapacitated. The plan works partially. The tribe becomes disoriented after eating him, but the effects are short-lived. Justine and another survivor try to escape during the confusion. While attempting to flee, Justine falls into the river, but her friend saves her. They come across the wreckage of their plane and discover that the tribe has turned the crash site into a shrine, with the bodies of their friends hanging around. Justine manages to retrieve a cell phone from one of the bodies, but is soon recaptured by the tribe. The tribe prepares Justine for a ritual, coating her in paint. Her male friend is tied up, and ants are smeared on his body, slowly killing him in a painful manner. Justine is about to undergo a ritual when the tribe hears the sound of machinery. The company's bulldozers have arrived, sparking a conflict between the tribe and the workers. Seizing the distraction, Justine tries to free her friend, but he begs her to kill him to end his suffering. Justine refuses, but the situation grows more desperate. She manages to escape with the help of a young boy from the tribe, who leads her to safety. She stumbles upon Alejandro, who begs for her help. Justine, remembering his betrayal, leaves him to his fate. Running through the jungle, Justine comes across a security team from the company. She shows them the cell phone, indicating that she is a survivor. They take her away in a helicopter, asking if there are any other survivors. Justine lies, saying no one else made it. This lie seems to be her way of protecting the tribe from further violence and exploitation. In the end, Justine returns to civilization and tells the authorities that the tribe's people were peaceful and helped her survive. This false account serves to shield the tribe from the company's wrath. Despite her harrowing experience, Justine uses the opportunity to stop further deforestation and save the tribe from being hunted down. The film closes with a haunting reminder of the thin line between civilization and savagery, leaving the audience to question the real motives behind activism and the cost of interfering in places we don't understand.